would like you to take. There is the address up on the chalkboard. And if you could write that down and take a speed test to help the community. But this time, the Selectmen's meeting is now open at 6:02, and if we could all stand for the pledge. Rachel, lead us up.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alright. If I may please have a motion to sign the warrants.
So moved.
I will second that.
All those in favor?
Maybe it might all be or something.
Okay. While this is going round,
Could I move that we approve the minutes of August the 31st?
as written,
As written.
And I will second that one.
and all those in favor? They were here, thank you. I'll take this moment while we're signing to not show favoritism, but we hope our fearless leader Renee's daughter plays well in volleyball this evening, which is
Yes.
she's attending. I won't mention any school's name, so we don't.
What is she playing, softball?
Volleyball.
Oh, volleyball. Believe it or not, I used to coach the freshman cheerleaders in my high school. And I gave it up when I had to sit down and type up a cheer that said, "Kumbayasa, kumbayasa." Hit him in the head with a big kielbasa. I decided that was not what my mother had in mind when she encouraged me to go to college.
All right, we're gonna do a little adjustment to new business, and we'd like to get the licensing for, liquor license for Water Street Tavern approved, as we're on a deadline for that and getting copies.
I will make a motion.
Jim, I just want you, nothing's changed, still as wonderful as always, all right?
Yes,
I will make a motion, we approve.
I second.
All those in favor? The
Sign
blue,
in blue, please.
the blue pen will be going with this,
Oh,
and do you need copies for him?
Yes,
So
I'm
that
gonna
he can leave?
yeah, I
So we'll
gotta
take
run-
it quick,
yeah.
okay?
Yeah, have to take a pause and talk about broadband. You guys look at those while
Mhm.
you do the bids, and you
Oh.
look at those while I'm talking.
Okay,
But you don't say anything because I gotta write it down.
well, we can do the, how about this, do we have an abatement in
Oh.
there?
Yes.
We're just gonna go out a little out of order, because we gotta get copies of this to Jim, so that he can race out and get all that done on
Those
time.
are two things too you can do.
So while Suzette is making copies, we have first a sewer abatement. For map 15-196, it is for $24.96. Do we know what that was specifically, Suzette, before you leave the room?
Yes, it was, suddenly the reading was a smidge at a time.
Okay, so $24.96, do I have a motion?
I will make a motion, we accept the abatement.
Second. All those in favor? Coming around does not have to be in blue.
there you go.
Now, Dan, I was wondering also if we could hear from the town crew on a piece of equipment they'd like to have before we get going on all the other stuff.
Oh, okay. That could pass some time, oh,
I'd like to have the board's approval if I could. we've been up to North Lubec, and we've had a lot of trouble with digging up the water hot top. So I'd like to get this pavement cutter if I could. Hooks onto the bucket, cuts the pavement so it's a good cut. And I would like I say, I'd like to have the board's approval to have the money.
How much is
How
it,
much?
Ricky?
What was it, Dickie, 3?
Just shy of $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm,
Could this double as a cutter for the sidewalk?
Yep.
yeah,
Belongs to top, yep.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens the way they're
because
doing
that's
it.
the thing, if you remember correctly, I've been asking for a long
Yep.
time.
Right, the way they're doing it now, I mean, it just kind of rips.
Well, it would speed that up.
Oh, yeah, it's much neater.
Okay, and I understand we have funds.
Could I rent it for my
Yeah, yes.
driveway?
I would make a motion.
You'll have to ask these people.
No.
And thank you guys, and I know Ricky, when you're out, I've seen a lot of nice piping going on down there in North Quebec.
It looks good.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll make
I
a
guess
motion.
while
that-
we're right on the subject of that, if he can save some words if he wants. I really want to thank the water department for everything they've done to help us up there with traffic and water shut-offs and, you know, all that stuff. They've really done a good job, and I really appreciate their help with the boys.
Oh. That
So
means
I
a
would
lot.
I would like to have maybe something wrote up to thank these people for, I mean, they was there all day and whatever time that it took to do what we done.
That's good.
I mean, and this cutter's gonna help them also, right?
Oh, yes, it'll help the water company too, and by helping the water company, it'll help us. It's our roads that,
Well, and it's the sewer department, I mean, anywhere
Yeah.
where one of these roads is gonna happen.
Oh, yeah. I make a motion, we purchase the pavement cutter.
do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Straight
Thank you very
lines,
much.
straight lines.
That's how man don't
talk to
care.
that guy.
See how that works, Vicky?
Yeah.
All right, and if we can just make a note. All right, we have the sewer certificate of commitment of sewer user rates. This is for the third quarter.
Mhm.
So just need a motion
That just a second, yep.
to sign and approve the third quarter.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor? All right, this will be going around. Well, that's going on. How are the mosquitoes today, everybody? Not too bad today, we hope? Crazy. How about we start with the bids? We're gonna be doing the paving first.
There's one, there's two.
I'm sure these 4 paving bids will appreciate future straight lines when they're getting ready to.
Mhm.
Now,
First,
Are these different bids?
these all,
Some
No
say,
individual.
some say
No.
fire station, some say roadway, another one says ambulance area, and this one says road.
so
That's what I'm asking, I mean, some
are we
of the
doing
roads and.
separate?
I don't know.
How was the bid put out?
I don't have that.
Is it
Was it for the roads of Lubec, or
Okay,
did it
well-
identify?
roadway paving, and then the same company has identified the fire station and the ambulance area, which would be in front. So
Those are separate.
I'm thinking that'd be separate. I think we'd have to do Lubec Road paving to these 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right, everybody would
that sounds right. Mhm.
make sense? Carol? Yeah, she says it's. This is for the roads where they're going. We don't. County Concrete, please following estimates. North Quebec Road, 1560 by 20, does that sound right? 1070, $145,000. Straight Bay, which is 1,575 feet by 20 at $36,000. Oh, okay, they've broken this part out too. So write this down, town office parking lot, 10,000 square feet at $20,000. And that is half-inch shim paved 1-inch depth. And that again is county concrete and construction. Yes.
Them's separate bids, them's not coming, this, for this parking lot, and this parking lot doesn't come out of my budget.
Right.
Oh, come on.
I just wanna make that clear.
All right, so from the standpoint of North Lubec, and you've got the 145,000 and Straight Bay of 36,000.
Yeah.
You should have stamped it.
No, this is
Nope.
Another
This is
paper.
another, who is that? Oh, that, yeah, that was county. This is Northeast Paving.
Mhm.
Out of Callis. Trying to read this one correctly. Half-inch shim, 12.5 millimeter, 1.25 inch surface, quantity 1,792. Is that combining the two? So they come in at 254,000. And what's our other two?
181.
Yeah, the other one's 181.
Is that, that's a
So
total?
that's a total
Yeah.
of 254 for the two,
Okay.
and we're 181 for the two?
Yep,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay,
But that one's 1.25 and the other one's 1 inch.
right. Got some professional input there.
No comparison.
Oh, I'm sorry, I would rather stay with county. They treated this town real well.
They've done a lot of extras for us,
Yeah.
and their price is better anyway, and
Yeah, the price is good.
I'll make a motion, we accept county asphalt.
County
second it.
concrete.
And we have a second?
I'll take it. No,
Okay.
Nancy.
All those in favor? Right, so county on that, then we have single bids,
Right?
right, for,
Don't get crap done in both of them.
this is the fire station, so that's what's up front
No.
here, and the ambulance is there, or is it vice versa?
That's the fire station.
Okay.
Now, when you accept county bid, are you accepting all three that you gave in that
County
envelope?
concrete.
I mean, county concrete, or just the
We're
roads?
accepting the Straight Bay
And all of that.
North Lubec.
and North Lubec.
Okay.
At this moment, we'll see what
Right.
the other folks have to say.
Not the
about
town
that.
office.
Well, we'll see
No.
what the
No.
other folks
Right,
have
the
to
town
say.
office.
I just want to
Okay.
make sure.
Okay.
So we make the big bucks on top.
And is the fire station the same as the town office? It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this bid that we're looking at
Right.
now
Yeah.
would be comparable to that
So
20.
here we have,
And this is from,
this is Northeast Paving.
mhm.
12.5 base shim and surface, 135 at 1 inch for 29,700.
And that's for the fire station?
That is for the
Okay. Town office, fire, okay, yeah.
fire station town office parking lot.
And for 29?
29,700. County had, town office
29.
parking lot at
29.
20.
At 20.
20.
20.
20. I'll make a motion, we accept county for the fire
I'm
department.
thinking we probably check the other one just in
We
case,
got-
I don't
Yeah, we
know.
got one more bid.
Oh, you have one more?
And this is for the ambulance?
Which is the same thing.
No,
No,
that's over here by the road.
That's over here.
Over here by
Well,
the,
Oh, and this is
Hold
the
on.
only one we're getting?
Yeah, we got
no.
one for the parking lot out there from county and his other company.
And
Right.
one from
This
Northeast.
is totally separate
Yes,
now.
the
from
ambulance.
that.
Okay, so
So we
we
gotta
have a
accept-
motion for accepting county at 20,000 for the town parking
Did
lot?
county know that?
I'll
They
second.
have it separately too.
I'll second.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I didn't hear what
Maybe
they,
that is
what county said for the.
My concern just was checking the other one was let's say the ambulance in Northeast comes in cheaper, they're gonna run all the way out here for 10,000 square feet,
Right.
so.
Who is,
Am I
I just
kind
didn't
of
hear
right
you
in that
say anything
thinking?
for county, for the end.
no, that was just for out here.
That's what I'm saying, I can't believe Sean wouldn't put nothing in on that, did he know it?
He couldn't have.
We had to talk to Renee, but then when she was talking to Laura,
And the last is the ambulance area.
Which is the same lot, isn't it?
No,
It's just
that's
rare.
over here.
Oh, it's just the,
Yeah.
for
Right.
the ambulance truck, didn't have to.
And
okay.
county had that at,
I don't think Tony, have it.
They didn't have it. No, we just
Okay.
had it.
We did a yes on it.
so we have a bid of $8,640 for the ambulance parking lot,
who's
10,000
that
square
from?
feet.
Is that from Northeast?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's for 2 inches. Any input?
Whatever you want to
Let's
do.
just take
The only bid we have? Yeah, I mean, at worst, they're gonna turn around and
They won't do it.
say we won't do it because we didn't get the other stuff, so we'll,
Or
motion
this is their way of proving how wonderful they are.
to,
I find it hard to believe the county did not put a bid on that, if they put a bid on everything else in this town.
Well,
Did they know about it?
I'm afraid that one bid is for both of them.
Let me find out, see if Renee knows.
yeah, well, we're
Can I
gonna
make a phone
text.
call?
Yeah,
When
Yes,
they
by all
say
means.
fire station,
so you're thinking the 20 might include both,
He'll find out right now.
okay?
yeah.
Well, I can't make a phone call, I don't have the number.
Get Renee. Okay, we're gonna check, with another source here.
Can we put it on hold until I find out?
Well, yeah, this doesn't give us the answer, hold on.
I mean, they all had to separate it out, the parking lot out there, the roads, and only one bid that, and that was separate from everything else.
10,000 square feet only, the county.
She said she
said
doesn't
that
know.
10,000 square
Yeah,
feet
the
was
town,
like
the
that.
town parking lot
That's
says
not
10,
10,000 square feet over here.
Oh, no.
but they're saying 10,000 square feet. How big, do we know of this area?
Wow, I'm thinking that's including both pieces.
All right, so why don't we put the second bid on hold until we can confirm these and,
For the ambulance ramp.
For the
She
ambulance.
says, she doesn't know they're sealed, is Ricky there? Yes, I believe so, should have, it was all talked about.
That's
So-
why I'm thinking that both of these parking lots is the same,
on counties.
yeah.
So I'll make a
Motion.
motion that we not, you know, we table the second bid until we
Thank you.
clarify
Let's
that.
clarify
Yes.
it.
The
Okay,
town
second.
office.
I'll
A phone
second
call
that.
should do it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
county,
And it can, and then it can
Yeah.
wait a week or two.
but county
And
is
that one-
approved
that is
for
I mean, it can be approved
Straight Bay north of Bath.
next board meeting.
Yep,
Yep,
well, if he's been including it, then it's already done, so it's, you know.
You still have to make the board still gonna make.
yeah, well, it's a quick drive, phone call and a quick drive.
I'll take care of that first thing in the
Nancy,
morning.
motion
I
to
motion to table the,
table and.
Yes.
the
I
second,
second
the
that.
single
And
sec,
it's
last bid.
unanimous support.
Yep, for the ambulance ramp.
If the ambulance ramp, yeah, what was identified as on the what was it on the ambulance?
Ambulance, they call it.
Ambulance.
Okay, we have an appointment to approve on the,
Sand.
oh, sand, my goodness. Now, before anyone asks, I did ask before, 2 years ago, sand was 1040 a square yard, last year was 12 and a quarter.
Yeah.
Because the minute I open this, that was gonna be your first
It's
question.
gonna be.
Oh.
I can be behind a certain person here on this one.
Fuel has gone up.
What's your difference?
All right.
I was,
Okay.
that's okay.
I know once we finish the sand bins open, everyone's gonna leave, because this is the exciting stuff here. First is
First is,
Um,
from Old School Construction. Submit sand bid for 2,200 cubic yards of 3/8 sand delivered for the price of $17.70 per cubic yard. All right. bid number 2 is from H&S. Sand bid, 2,200 cubic yards, 3/8 screened, 13.15 per cubic yard. And just for the record, both have submitted their certificate of liability. Bid,
$10,000
and there were 3, right? As well with insurance certification. This is from Hall Incorporated?
Paul?
Hall. Is
Hall.
that separate from H&S?
Can't
Assuming?
get any more separate.
Okay,
Different company.
different company. This has got screened 2,200 yards at a rate of $19.85.
I will make a motion, we accept H&S's bid at $13.15 per yard.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any input? Nope. All right. All those in favor?
I must have.
It was both screening, yeah, Jason?
Yeah.
Okay.
Super ready to raise my hand.
Both screening, same size, lowest bid, done. See, did someone just leave, did I tell you? Sam bid, boom, gone, out the door. All the fun. So thank you for all who sent in your submissions for that.
Now,
Now we can do we got a sucker who volunteered for a committee.
oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
not me.
Where is
I'll
that?
make a motion, it's for,
We did.
Ginny
Yes,
Morano.
Jenny Morano
for the
has so
comprehensive
graciously.
plan.
So we have a
I'll make a
motion, we have
motion.
a
Yep.
second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor? Thank you so much. Huh? Comprehensive
Comprehensive plan.
committee. If you'd like to join that committee and have some input, I'm gonna guess there might be some pizza at every meeting.
I don't count on it.
Just a
She
thought.
will do an awesome job.
She will, she brings a lot of insight that you could get, yep.
Thank you very much for that.
She's attended
The Allen Institute Broadband Planning Grant Application Submission. Just so you know, I'm throwing her off because I'm jumping all over just so she has to go.
Uh-huh, that's okay.
Just so next meeting she go, oh my God, you're back
Oh,
today.
yeah, I'm here next weekend.
Oh, yeah, you have to do that one too? Oh,
Say that.
yes, is there, do we just need to give it its blessing?
I have no idea, that's or, whatever that's something you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, what this is, the more informative,
Mutual
isn't this
resolution.
about,
This is a mutual resolution, for community resilience, that's what you're talking about, right?
yeah, no,
No,
this was.
so I can give a clue on both of them, if that
Oh, I
helps.
think I
Sure.
found it.
So the
Broadband.
thing you were just looking at, the town of Lubec municipal resolution,
Okay,
that's related to a grant with the Island Institute that the
which is that?
Comprehensive Plan Committee is looking to attain.
Yes.
And
So this
it's
is
based on community action programming, identified grant-funded issues which are climate-related. So the committee kind of looked at the points in the
Yes.
grant application that would hit what we want to do, and that's what this resolution states.
So it's just that we will continue to support and then try to participate.
Correct, and how to identify, and it's got the correct wording, you know, because some of the community action programming was about investing in energy efficiency and weatherization improvements, about coordinated planning and information with others, like, you know, some specific wording, but it's basically just a commitment of the select board around this resiliency. And if you remember, like a couple of months ago, we approved Renee putting in the application with
Right.
Sunrise County Economic Council. This is the next step
That's
to
it.
put into the grant.
Okay,
Okay, so that's a resolution.
and that's, right,
Right.
resolution,
So I'd make, and Carol signed it, as you
Yes,
can
she
see,
did.
so I would make a
Yep.
motion that we sign that resolution.
I will second that.
all those in favor? All right. Yeah, because it does talk about things like the Gulf of Maine is the fastest heating body of water,
Right,
so.
good, yes, it is,
What-
worldwide,
Yes.
worldwide.
This is the
Yes.
sewer.
Yep, worldwide.
Thank you, these are the
Wow.
sewer guy grant, we got to submit that next
That's gonna
week.
be bad for lobsters.
Right?
It's bad for a lot of things.
At
Yeah.
least.
Bad for whales, for
The
lobsters.
seals,
Yeah.
just bad for a lot of things.
Jeez,
Where was the one
you
for?
gotta go swimming in the ocean.
where was the
Well,
one
you know,
for-
Dan laughing about mosquitoes
Oh,
before.
that was other business.
We've
when I
never
went
had
to septic.
mosquitoes
Not
where
as
we
bad,
live,
no.
and this
Never.
year, every morning on,
Invaded.
it is,
Yeah.
and that's identified in that
Same
grant,
thing.
there would
I don't have
be
any.
identified specifically
No, that's all
mosquitoes was an
Yeah.
issue, like, you know, yep.
Maybe
This
just
is,
saying, seeing
oh, right here.
submitted. Oh, yeah, the sewer.
I'm
Well,
looking
that's
at it.
true.
Oh, she's just talking about it, I guess.
Yeah, our last,
But notice them outside my house at night,
Yeah,
that's
got that today.
all of a sudden mosquitoes all over the place.
the last piece of business is just an update of what's going on with the septic system that needs to get going quickly. In that bids will be going out, I believe, next week to get this project underway. So that'll be out in all the established papers that we use. And then I think it's probably that last meeting in October, we should be receiving bids for what'll have a lot of zeros and commas in it. So that'll be a fun meeting, don't miss that one. But we just wanted to make sure that you all here and out in the town that paperwork all has been completed and is heading out to bid. This is through not only the Environmental Protection Agency, but through, was it Sewell? Not Sewell. It's doing all the work. Olvey and all their work with the septic system.
Oh,
all
there we
good.
go.
So that's headed out next week in the papers for bidding, so we'll be hearing that about that upcoming future.
I think glad we're not Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh,
Yes, yes, so maybe it's certainly a good thing that all this is getting done and upgraded, especially at the cost of what we've been doing to try to keep this thing running.
It's not gonna get any cheaper.
Interesting
No.
choice of words.
Thank you. That being said, committee updates. I will give my quick two. On the harbor board, there's nothing back yet from the state regarding, as you know, we talked about last week, state of Maine handing it over to the DOT, and that they wanted to go back to the original plans of that entire system. So have not heard anything yet, but they are seeking quite a few additional funds, so I don't know how long it's
Are
gonna
you
take. but-
talking about Safe Harbor?
Yeah, safe harbor,
Yes.
yeah. So that'll be interesting, but we've heard nothing back as of yet.
And
Uh,
then
They're
it
still
talks about it
swallowing.
going to, main, MDOT, as they call it.
Yes,
Yeah, Department of
Yes.
Transportation.
That's what,
yeah, so they've agreed to take it on, we just need to see if they have something to get the money to
Well, the
to
Fed,
actually
my
do it.
understanding is the Fed is agreeing to let them take it on if
If,
yeah.
they
Yeah.
can meet the original plan and
Yeah.
find the
And the
funding.
original
and
date.
find the
Right,
funding, so
And
they,
the original date to still be completed by
right,
2026.
2025, I think was,
I thought it was
26.
26. Yeah, it was 26.
so that's still exciting, keep us our fingers crossed, because we thought that had kind of gone to bed and died.
How they're gonna get it.
And it hasn't, so I know Senator Collins and her group are working on that very diligently because they would like it to happen.
So would Carol.
Yeah, yeah. And from the revolving loan, it's just still no it's available, but I have nothing on the revolving loan at this current time. If anyone has anything from their committees.
Shellfish hasn't met, and Dan's taking it over. I think,
I was ready.
I know, and that's one of the challenges, that it needs to be, a set monthly date. And personally, I would go like bi-monthly, but that's a discussion we can have when you're on that board. So,
Who would you
Okay.
trading her off with?
I already am on 2 other committees, so I'm good.
I tried.
She's been a little salty on the shellfish today, so I'm gonna jump in there.
But I thought they liked that.
They do like it, actually. They do like it.
Anything from our wonderful public out there? But wasn't it fun? Didn't you say it was fun? Shouldn't we all stick around and do this meeting? Hearing none, a motion to.
I move we
Oh,
adjourn.
Do we have
I'll
a second?
second.
All those in favor? Yeah, yeah.
No, by just minutes.
You're so close.
So thank you out there. Please remember the camera's still rolling, so keep any
Inappropriate comments.
input or comments or jabs until we get the okay from Suzette.
I was about to put it on Facebook, but that's okay.
See, you just